Hey guys, and welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is EarthBound for the Super NES. Since last time, I went and got some space weed with Samus Aran, and now everything is huge! But I really don't think I'm all that bad, considering that, well, I haven't seen any dinosaurs yet, and that's how you really know you're messed up. Anyway, we are here in the Lost Underworld, and we're only 3 pixels tall. And one thing that I want to show off first is dotted around here are certain geysers. There's a blue geyser right here, and whenever we stand next to it and wait for an earthquake to hit, come on, anytime, come on, there we go. After an earthquake hits and you're standing next to this geyser, you get pulled into the geyser, it launches you into the air, and you're completely restored to max HP and PP. So you can use those whenever you're in a bit of a jam. Alright, kind of a huge area to explore, but we have some treasure that we're going to, gather around here. And the first one is right up here. Oh, we got a new enemy down here, though. I'll take care of him first, just so I can show him off. And this is the Wetnosaur, and, well, he pretty much only attacks with very strong physical attacks, and we're going to do just the same. Nothing too special about him, just keep your HP around, above 100, between 100 and 120. We're going to use the Heavy Bazooka with Jeff, since at this point we pretty much just want to use the Heavy Bazooka as Jeff's regular attack. The only reason you're going to want to use his normal attack is if you're fighting an enemy that's grouped with an enemy that actually has a power shield, a deflective power shield around it, and you want to avoid getting that enemy caught in the area of effect from the Heavy Bazooka fire. Other than that, just use the Heavy Bazooka as a regular weapon. And we got a brain food lunch right there. Oh, come on, are you serious? You're only like 3 pixels tall. You could have made it through those trees, but no, you want to block me. Okay, looks like we have some weird caged off area over there. Let's go check that out. Wow, that's a big sign that they wrote there. Normal sign to most people, but in here, it's a billboard. In case of danger, evacuate here. The boss. Who's the boss? Oh, we got some little green guys there. Are they what I think they are? I think I heard something about some other Tendas living here in the Lost Underworld. You're strange, but you smell good, so I'll tell you a secret. Did you feel the earthquake a little while ago? Okay, and he's just going to explain the functions of the different geysers that are dotted around here. There's also red springs, and if you get caught in those, they'll heal you of any status ailments that you have on you. The bird right here says strange words like hello. Okay, so just like in Deep Darkness, the birds here are telephones, so they're really Flintstoning it around here. Alright, it can be a little frustrating navigating yourself around the Lost Underworld because for some reason the collision detection on your characters wants to be just like when you're big. So you're trying to go through a large gap of trees that would seem otherwise passable, but for some reason it doesn't let you pass it because your hitboxes aren't much smaller than what you are when you're normal size. And in here we get a Horn of Life. And our next treasure is just straight up north, and it's actually a very important one. We definitely want it. Let's see if I can navigate through these trees. Nope, no, you see that? It's not letting me go through, even though that gap looks like it's more than enough for us to make it through. And in here, we get a C pendant. Paula takes it. What the C pendant does is it offers 100% protection from flash, in addition to protecting you from flame attacks, freeze attacks, and, well, yeah, that's about it. Flame and freeze attacks on top of flash attacks. I think that's what it does. Let me go check. Fire, freeze, and flash attacks. Awesome. It also boosts your defense. I'm going to go ahead and stick that on Paula right now, simply because she needs, well, she doesn't really need the defense, but I want something on her that can protect flash attacks, and she needs defense more than Ness. It's a good idea to have defense against flash attacks on all of your characters at one point or another in the game, and it also, Jeff also has the flame pendant equipped, and in the next area, we're gonna want them to have. We're gonna want both of them to have flame protection, since we're gonna encounter a lot of fire enemies in the next area. And I guess, let's see, what am I going to do with that rain pendant? I'll probably do something with that a little later. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like a little village. A little fenced-off community. You guys smell really good. Who am I? I'm a Tenda. Hey, what are you doing inside our dinosaur cage? Inside? I'm going to open the door and get you out of there right now. I'm the boss, so I will let you out. I think you guys got it a little backwards, and they stole our Tenda kraut. Okay, well, we think it's stinky, but apparently the Tendas think it smells great. Why don't you see the talkative mystery rock? That rock really jabbers away. Oh, some of the dialogue that I thought I'd never see written. Even though I listened to the talkative mystery rock story, I don't understand what he's talking about. Thank you for coming all the way into this primitive country. You must be tired to stay. Okay, 400? No, I don't have any money, so that's not going to work out very well for me. We made a cage for dinosaurs and locked them up. That's what my brother tells me, but I don't believe it. He's just spewing out his cake hole. I knew a guy in the Marine Corps who would refer to people's mouths as a cake hole, or something similar, except instead of saying cake hole, he said Dick Skinner. Actually, that was kind of vulgar, wasn't it? Tenda who liked to talk came to the Lost Underworld because we couldn't stand the quiet up above, so we established a separate tribe. I hope we can be friendly again someday. Yeah, it was a lot easier to live up above. Well, I'd imagine. Less, dinosaurs stomping around. And you didn't have to build a cage around yourself and then call it the outside of the cage because you're in complete denial. Let's play store. My friend Igo loves this game. So, may I help you? Alright, let's see. Wow, okay. Well, we got some good stuff here, but we don't have any money right now. Let's go ahead and sell a few things and see if that gives us some money. Let's see. Things that we won't need. Things what we won't need. We don't need that rabbit's foot. Oh, but that's definitely not going to give us a lot. Do we have anything else that we can sell? Anything that's completely useless? I want to hold on to the rain pendant. I might stick it with the Scargo Express a little later. Okay, we're not going to get anything from here, so we'll have to hold off on that for a little while. Well, what does this say? Don't feed the dinosaurs in the cage. The boss. You're a foreigner, aren't you? I'm a worldwide Tenda. I was an exchange student who traveled to a country that is known as an economic superpower. My name is Igo Stike. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Shall I loan you some money? Hell yeah, gimme. If you want to withdraw, I will charge you a handling fee that is equal to the amount of your withdrawal. Is that okay with you? Hell no. So yeah, we got another one of those things. So if we want some money, we're gonna have to teleport out of here and get to a place with an ATM. We are the same Tenda as those above ground. We seem different? Yeah, the Tenda up there are shy and don't like to talk. Didn't you think that the Tenda up above have some particularly beautiful women? No, I don't know how to distinguish their genders. You guys have genders? I thought you were like Namekians. They're still shy, though. I like shy girls. Alright, this must be the talkative rock. Let's see what he has to say. You finally came, Ness. They look like good, strong hands, don't they? Well, that's what rocks usually say, isn't it? Finally, you talk to me. Listen, Ness, I'm going to tell you something very important. You may want to take notes. You don't really have to take notes. Ready? You're the chosen one. Your destiny is not only yours, it's the destiny of the whole universe. There will be a time in which all of you in the universe will overlap each other. It's not necessary to understand now. Do you remember Giant Step in Onett? That is one of your sanctuary. It is a spot which gives you power and allows you to realize all your skills. There was a monster that protected it. The monster was influenced by the power of the place. You must have beaten those monsters. You must reach all of the 8 power spots in the world. When the Soundstone records the melody of all 8 power spots, you can finally see your world. I'll tell you all of the power spots. Yep, already knew that. 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 Yep, I was just... What? Lichen? There was a lichen in there? I didn't see no damn werewolves. Ah, this seems like it could be useful information. A new place is now going to be opened up to you. Fire Spring, located southwest of here. Listen to the melodies of all 8 power spots. If you do not fail, you may upset Gygas's plans. Understand, Ness? The time will come. The time when the destiny of you and the whole universe will overlap. It is fast approaching. And that's pretty much all he says. On top of talking to him, though, anytime you talk to him, he heals you, so that's a good thing. Alright, so I have some excess equipment that I need to get rid of, and I need to hit up an ATM machine in order to get some money, because I don't want to charge a large handling fee. First, let's fight this guy. I want to show off a new enemy. This is the Champa, and he's a bit stronger than his wetnosaur brother there. He actually has the capability of casting PSI Fire, Fire Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, so he's pretty strong. So make sure you have flame protection on Paula and Jeff, which is why I put the C pendant on Paula, because Jeff already has the flame pendant on him. And he starts the battle with Shield Alpha, so your physical attacks aren't going to do much to him. I want to just go ahead and use regular attacks for right now, and I want to, actually, you know what, with Paula, I want to go ahead and use PSI Shield Sigma in order to protect from those fire attacks. And I want to go ahead and use the Shield Killer with Jeff. Don't use the Neutralizer, because if Paula casts her Psychic Shield first, then Jeff uses the Neutralizer, it's going to neutralize our shield as well. So use the Shield Killer. It's specific for just taking down regular physical shields. Okay, get that shield going on, everyone. And on top of his fire attacks, he also has some pretty... Oh, what the hell? I thought it was Alpha, not Beta. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Luckily, it's not doing too much damage to us. So, alright, note to self and note to you, go ahead and just defend with Ness and Pooh during their first turn. And after Jeff manages to take down the shield, then you can go ahead and use your physical attacks. And I'm going to go ahead and once again use the heavy bazooka with Jeff. And we should be able to take him down in no time. Make sure you keep your HP above 120, just like with the Wetnosaur. And this guy also has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping a rare weapon for Paula called the Magic Fry Pan. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it, because you can actually buy a stronger weapon for her here. The only advantage to the Magic Fry Pan is it raises Paula's guts by 100, making it almost a certainty that she gets a smash attack every single time. First of all, you're not usually using too many of Paula's physical attacks that merit having her have to have high guts, unless you're worried about her taking mortal damage. But the thing misses 25% of the time, so it's really not worth it. What do you have to say? Oh, come on, Earthquake, Earthquake. Yeah, all of your controls are disabled during an earthquake. A chubby, obnoxious kid from some foreign country said something heartrending, so I'm healing my wounds in the hot springs. So yeah, you see that red geyser right there? It heals any status ailment. So if you're, inflicted with a status ailment, you can go ahead and hit that thing up, even though I don't think any of the enemies in this area have the capability of inflicting any kind of status effect on you, so I don't really see the point. Anyway, I'm going to teleport out of here in order to hit up an ATM to withdraw some money without paying a large surcharge. And I'm going to come back here and I'm going to buy some equipment. I'm going to rearrange my items and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and what I did is I went ahead and I put the rain pendant in with Escargot Express, because we're probably not going to need it anymore, and I didn't really want to sell it because it is so rare. We'll be able to buy more later on in the game, but they are kind of expensive. Anyway, I went and picked up the ultimate bat for Ness. and I picked up the Holy Fry Pan for Paula, which is actually her strongest weapon in the game as far as overall offense. Like I said, you have a small chance of getting the magic fry pan from the Champasaurs in order to give her something with high guts, but it misses a quarter of the time, so it's not even worth it. And I went ahead and picked up a shiny coin for Jeff, since it was strong. It's better than the talisman coin that he had before, and I had him fix the broken harmonica in order to make a new weapon for himself, the baddest beam, and I went ahead and I sold that death ray, because we're not going to need that anymore. Alright, and as you can see, when we teleport back into the Lost Underworld, we're just a little bit southeast of the Tenda village, so we can easily get back there once teleporting back into the Lost Underworld. Alright, we have a present box just right up here to the north. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Huh, I could have sworn it was up here somewhere. Is it over here? I know there's one near here. There it is, right up there. I thought so. Come on. Oh, between the earthquakes and you moving as slow as molasses on a cold day, it's very frustrating to navigate around the Lost Underworld. Okay, and in here we get a Guts capsule. You're probably already guessing who I'm going to use it on. Alright, and I believe there's only one more present box that we can get in here before moving on to the next area. And it's a pretty straightforward path. Like they said, the fire springs are located to the southwest, so we're going to be heading southwest, and we'll likely run into whatever presents that we need while we get in there. Oh, come on. Really? I can't make it in between. There we go. I thought it wasn't going to let me make it in between the lake and those trees. That would have really pissed me off. Yeah, there's a present box right there. Ooh, but what's in this cave? Could this be the fire springs? Nope, it's some strange place that sounds like it's playing a backwards version of the French national anthem. Got a broken thing down there. I don't know quite what that is. And some sort of strange-looking silver metal hair sticking up out of the ground. That's what that looks like. Okay, don't know quite what to make of this place, but looks like there's nothing that we can really do here, so we might as well exit and move on. And there's one more enemy that we can run into here in the Lost Underworld that I haven't run into yet. Ran into quite a few of them during a practice playthrough, but they seem to be quite elusive this time around. Anyway, before heading down, let's head up here to this last treasure chest, or present box, or I'm not sure what it is. Okay, present. It must be a present box. And we get the Cloak of Kings. So we're going to go ahead and give that to Pooh, who has no room in his inventory. Okay, let's fix that. Pooh, you don't need a plain roll. Let's hand that over to Jeff, since he has some room. There we go, and with that, Pooh is finally fully equipped. And just a quick note, I misstated in the last episode that all of Pooh's equipment raises his stats by 30. I was mistaken. The Sword of Kings raises his offense by 30, and the Bracer of Kings raises his defense by 30, in addition to raising his luck a bit and making him immune to hypnosis, or protecting him from hypnosis. However, the Diadem of Kings and the Cloak of Kings only have the purpose of raising his defense by 20 points each. So, sorry about that. Even, it's not too much of a big difference, but I just thought I'd point it out. Okay, and that is pretty much the last of the present boxes here. And where is that last enemy that I want to run into? Huh. I really want to show him off because he's such a goofy-looking enemy. Wonder where he went. Let me see if I can find him. Ah, here he is. Let's take him on, if this earthquake would stop disabling my controls. Wow, looks like a weird ball thing. Salutations, I am the Ego Orb. The overly positive and optimistic and much overly caffeinated second cousin of the evil moon from Majora's Mask. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm going to kill you now. And he's going to kill us. He's going to try to kill us with nothing but really strong physical attacks. That's all he has at his disposal. But don't be fooled. All of those physical attacks really pack a punch. We're going to deliver the same thing back to him, just like with the wet nose sword. Just physical attacks. Doesn't take much to take him down. Keep your HP above 120, because if he does manage to hit you, he hits you hard. But other than that, easy enough to take out. I just wanted to show him off because of how friggin' goofy looking he is. Now watch me run into a million of them just trying to get to the next area. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on stats? Okay, well, the next area is just a little over to the west there. Luckily, there's a conveniently placed blue geyser right here for us to completely restore our health and psychic points. And luckily, an earthquake wanted to hit at the right time, instead of every other inconvenient time. Oh, what do we have here? In case of danger, evacuate here. The boss! Wow, he's putting those billboards everywhere, like a boss. What do you have to say? Here, the dinosaurs don't come and attack me, so I can relax. Except now I can't get out. Sure you can. Look, I'm out. Now I'm in. Now I'm out. Now I'm in. Now I'm out. In. Out. In. America, Australia. America, Australia. America, Australia. America, Australia. And we got a phone right there if we want to save. And this Champasaur's not going to let us into the cave, is it? Alright, he didn't drain us too much, so we shouldn't have to go back to the geyser. Let's head into the cave. And hopefully we don't end up with a bad case of pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis as we make our way through the fire springs towards our 8th and final melody. But that's going to have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show, and have a one that is good.